All right, hello, folks. Welcome back to another jam-packed, exciting edition of Let's Play Super Play Action Football, the college years. We've got our trademark little joke for Tennessee offensive line, all those holding penalties, but for some reason, we are also greeted with a picture of Warren Moon. For whatever reason, whoever's tackling him, maybe that's the Bills, not sure, but that is definitely Warren Moon. Doesn't he look heroic in that pose? It really makes me regret calling him a goon while playing Super Mario World. Okay, so we're currently number 2 in the nation. You can see some of these. Clemson, the one place from Louisiana. You know, the Tigers. I can't remember them. Anyway, whatever. Ohio State. The Ohio State, as some people. Got UCLA, Auburn, Oklahoma, all the powerhouse, and Nebraska, which the Miami team there defeated in the what's his name? The Orange Bowl. So there's Washington. Washington would win the coaches poll, whereas Miami would win the whatever other poll. I don't know a lot about college football. I read that today. I was looking at it. Coin toss. Let's go heads. What do we got? It's heads. It doesn't matter because the computer wants to receive and I want to kick. So it works out perfect. All right, for the big kickoff. I probably should have looked up who the hell the place kicker was for Miami. I did not. But most people watch this are very happy to correct me on this, so I am, and I'm not saying that in a negative fashion. That is absolutely fine and dandy with me. If you want to set me straight about who was playing football in 1991 for some of these teams, because I don't know. And I imagine that Nintendo didn't know either, because like I said, the numbers they give your guys are generic numbers. So these aren't actually the numbers of the actual players. I mean, it would be a gargantuan task. There's got to be 100 football teams in the college part, and they didn't have any kind of license and blah, blah, blah. So I imagine they just gave attributes that are somewhat reminiscent of those teams. All right, back to pass. Looks some more. Yes! Wow, but I didn't make that interception. Actually, that was a different guy who made that interception. I love that interception noise. And, of course, we get the same animation we're always going to get. Apparently, a lot of people are going to the can right now during the opening kickoff and first play of the game. Just couldn't hold it, could we? All right, going to run on first down. Going to be real stereotypical here. They run in the... it's a strong front line. Okay. So anyway, I like that nice crunchy noise when the blockers first meet. So we made the turn here. Now this is going to get a lot harder as the game continues. Sorry, I wasn't running particularly straight. That's good enough for the first down. I like the way he says first down better than the way they said it in the previous game, which was first down. All right, tight end screen pass. Let's see, what else can we do here? Now, you don't want to do this shit right here. You don't want to do this shit right here at all. So I'm not going to. And you don't want to think about these plays too long. I'm just a kind of idiot here. I'm just like watching the clock. I forgot there's an actual play clock here. This isn't Tecmo Super Bowl, which I haven't played recently, but I've played it more recently than this game, I can tell you that. All right, Miami, not known for its run attack, but is running all the same. Good blocking. He could go all the way. Yes, he will, because I'm going to use up all my sprint points, and I'm not talking about my wireless plan. But anyway, let the man talk. He's trying to save you money on long distance. If anybody remembers, Mark Hamill said that during, his guest appearance on The Simpsons, where he said, at first I'd like to talk about sprint. And it's such a funny backhanded way in which he endorsed it. He said, you know, we could save you this much over other more reliable providers. You know, admitting offhandedly that, not offhandedly, explicitly saying that Sprint is not as reliable as its competitors. I thought that was very funny. They're very good at that. So anyway, like when they say Mama Plopwell's pudding, which is sugar-free, is approved for sale by the government. Like, that's a big deal. Like, holy crap, they don't just approve anything. Whereas, in fact, the FDA is highly neutered in its abilities to do anything about anything until somebody actually gets hurt. Thank you very much, Senator Orrin Hatch of Utah, who, by the by, they make a lot of the supplements there. I don't mean to turn this into a political screed. I just want to bring that up. I'm going to stop being that middle linebacker. I don't know who that is. I probably should look that up. He is slow. Like, he is not giving me the kind of mobility that I desire. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. I called that play, but the blocking is top notch. Ugh! And the defending is bottom notch. Oh, crap on a crutch. Okay, well, he tore me up for a 26-yard gain. Nice running there. I don't know exactly what Washington's offensive power was, if they're a running team or a passing team. I just knew they were a rival to my beloved, coked out Miami Hurricanes. Which, that made me dislike them because it's like, oh man, I love Miami. All right, 2-yard loss. Stuffed them in the back. It's really hard to get a sack in this game, like I said. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe there's guys who are watching this right now who's like, you dipshit. I don't know why the long wait there. And why the long wait? Why they just feel the need that they must show the. Okay, so a little bit longer situation. So we're gonna scale it back a little bit. So they just show the referee there, just kind of looking at you, like he doesn't do anything. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you. I wonder if that was. I don't think that's a real point. I think a real bone of contention of this game is, of course. Oh yeah. Oh, I had him. And then I lost him. Okay, that's okay though. Cut him for 6. We could have stuffed him pretty good there. But I think the biggest problem is obviously it's a very awkward pass. Can't see very far down the field. Your guys move kind of slow. There's a bunch of issues with this game. I mean, it's eminently playable. But I mean, when you stack it up against some of the offerings on the regular Nintendo, and by some of the offerings I mean Tecmo Bowl, I just can't compare. Oh, hopefully nobody catch. Oh, good. Phew. All right, I was worried about that center guy who was a bit open. That's why I was shifting my defender over the center there to see if I could do anything about that, because the last thing I want is that guy to catch it out there all by his lonesome. I don't know what they're gonna. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely not going to. What's his name? Try to go for a field goal. This is out of field goal range in this game. Come on, I only have a little time to switch. All right, get up there. Boom! Yes! And that's, what the, don't let him get, there you go, thank you. I was going to be like, don't let him recover it, because when he recovers it, he's pretty much down at that point. That's the way the game plays it. But if I get it, it's 6. There's no stopping me, because we have like 4 or 5 players there all blocking. And, nice. And it stopped in the middle there while breaking the laws of physics. I like that, very acrobatic. Maybe it should be on AEW Dynamite. That's one thing I could not have said when I played it the first time, because there was no such thing. Maybe I would have said TNA Impact, but I really wasn't watching. Was I watching? No, I had watched that, and then I got burnt out on it because the story just started not making a lot of sense. It lost me on the storyline there. Basically, wrestling can do a lot of things. They can have boring action. They can have some silliness. But if the plot line is enough, that's enough to keep me going. You know what I mean? I'm very much a watching my stories kind of wrestling fan. Ooh, that's a perfect kick. Of course, how perfect that kick will ultimately be will be dependent on his ability to return it. But very good. I mean, there's no undownable. Downable? Why did I say it like that? All right, anyway. Whoa, get that. Yeah, there we go. Good. Oh, he almost got to the 20 anyway. Or he is past the 20. So what I mean is not good. But I'm fine with it. I feel good about it. So anyway, what the hell was I saying there? Oh yeah, the plot line. You got a good plot line in wrestling? I'm going to watch you. If you can draw me in with your storyline. All right, pump, 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 pump. I always kind of like that sound. I do like the sound of his pump, pump, pump. Okay. Yes! Pick! Could it be pick 6? No, these guys are catching up way too fast. Oh no! Oh yeah, it could be pick 6. Holy crap! Touchdown! Cornerback number 45, whoever the hell you are, I don't know, because it's a generic number, and I could go through the cornerbacks for the game, but it's not up on my display right now. I'm playing on my TV through my computer, and I did not put the actual screen up on the computer or I mean on my computer screen, so that I could access the roster like I could last time. So I'm very sorry about that. If you guys are like, hey, we paid to see you reference these players by name, to which I would respond, you're not paying. It's even monetized. You know. So like, what are you talking about? You pay. I get it though. You pay with your time. Yeah, people don't realize that. People don't think of time as being like pretty good game so far. I mean, for me, not for anybody watching at home, not for Washington. It's raining again. Gosh darn it. Like I said, they should have the frowny cloud with the drops coming out, right? It does. It says wet and cold. But we're in Miami because we're wearing our home uniforms. Oh, and the wind. I forgot about the wind. Probably should have paid attention to that, huh? What? And we could call timeout too. Oh well, whatever. I knew that, but I haven't had a lot of need for it yet. And like I said, it's been a long time. That's kind of they're going to have dynamite field position, which is rather unfortunate. But what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do with that big fat butt wiggle, wiggle, wiggle? That's a terrible song, which I don't think I could have referenced the first time I played. I'm going to do a lot of throwbacks to like, hey, I couldn't have said that the first time because it was 2010. Which is not really, is that noteworthy? But they're only at the 24, so they actually don't have that good a position. So anyway, defensive back here. Hundoff up the gut with Marion Butts. Just kidding. Marion Butts does not play for Washington. Played for San Diego. But I did enough playing with San Diego because they were considered one of the crappiest teams. Particularly in 1991, when the first game came out, they were considered one of the crappier teams. Did I pick the right defensive play? Yeah, what is the right defensive play, right? What is right, what is wrong? That's a philosophical. What the F was he doing? He was all mixed up. So not playing very well offensively. Our friends from Washington, which is fine by me. I'm going to play that same defense. I imagine they're going to pass because it's 3rd and 8, not looking too good offensively for them. I-back formation. And if I get any of this terminology wrong, I'm very sorry. I'm not really a sports guy. Oh, crap. Bring out the measurements. I don't think he made it. But let's check it out. The referee's timeout here. Yes! 4th and inches. Are they going to go for it? If they're going to go for it. See, I can't see if they're going to go for it or if they're going to punt here. So I'm going to say they're punting. Oh, they are punting. I don't think there's a fake punt at the college level. I don't mean in real life. I mean in this game. There might be. I know there's a fake field goal. Yep, and it's going to turn out exactly like you think. That time, no problem with making sure that he could not, that the punter was not going to. Look at where the players are going. Like this one guy's just running to the outside here. You see him? Yeah, just run out of the end zone. Does not spike the ball, no celebrations. I remember that's another innovation of the college level, or not the college level, the pro level. One of the differences between playing the pro level and the college level in this game is there's no spike, no end zone celebrations, which is, that's cool. Whatever. God dang it. I always come close to not... Oh, I might not have made that kick. Oh, that's good. Okay. But you can see how tough it is to make a kick in this game because even from that little distance, the slightest deviation from dead center. Plus, we got the win factor, which I keep discounting. So just forget everything I said because I don't know what I'm talking about. That's not a great kick. Not a great kick at all. But that's fine, provided we can intercept another pass or force them to punt. As long as I don't have to go on offense, I think we're in good hands with Allstate. I am not sponsored by Allstate or anybody. I just want to brag about that. I don't make any money. I don't monetize. I don't give a crap. I'm just tickled pink that somebody would want to watch me just kind of flail around. Oh, 22-yard line. Seems like they were further downfield. Okay, good deal. Okay. All right. 3 men in the backfield, not surprisingly, going for the run here. I actually lost who had the ball there, but I was in the general vicinity. So if you're like, why the hell wasn't he going for the guy with the ball? I completely lost the ball. All right, 3-yard gain though. Small price to pay for losing what the hell I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. I like to be that middle linebacker, but he's slow. He's slow. Oh, he rolls out the pass. Looks. He's got that guy. And by that guy, I mean he's got my cornerback. Running down the line here. Slowing down a lot, but it could be a pick six if... could have. Wow, look at the leg on that cheerleader there. She's got some sort of issue. But I mean, let's be fair. If you were going to go ahead and program in the cheerleaders in this game, and how you barely see them, like, it's very unlikely. And did they just change clothes? I don't know. So 2-minute drill for Gino Torretta from the 14-yard line. Let's see. I'm going to go... Short passes are tough. I'm not going to do short passes. I'll tell you why. Because the short passes in this game, it's difficult to get my guy in position to catch the damn ball depending on where Gino wants to throw the damn thing. Okay, so we're looking. Oh, I got my guy over the middle, but that's not his ultimate route. Throw down. There we go. Gah! Touchdown! Number 89, the tight end, whose name I had. He would go on to play in the NFL, as well as his backup would. And I asked a pretty stupid question the last game. Is like, why would the backup go to the NFL? You know what I mean? And the starter would. Yeah, because they have multiple seasons to, do his thing. There we go. Not bad kick. Yeah, no, that one was for sure gone. So very good. So that was a stupid question. So if you're watching my last video and you're like, what a dipshit. I mean, doesn't he know how college works? And apparently I do know how college works. I mean, kinda. Actually, no, I don't know how college works. Remember, I don't really understand how the Bowl Championship Series works these days because I haven't watched college football since about this time when the Miami Hurricanes were tearing it up. They were going in every night, going hard. And they also played football. You like that? That's like a partying / strip club / doing a lot of drugs joke. It was pretty good, huh? I got you. See, I get the bait and switch because you thought I was talking about football. And it gets funnier when you explain it, too. I might add that. It gets funnier when you explain your joke and why it was so funny. And if you're not laughing, you're wrong. Okay, so continuing on. Back to pass. This unknown quarterback who I can't be... Oh, yes. Good. That could have been a pick, but most people don't catch with the back of their head. I'm just happy I was able to deflect the pass. Because you got to be real careful, like how high your guy can jump, the angle. Because if that guy catches that ball, he's going a ways. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't get myself in the path of that pass, he could go all the way. That's just the way it's going to happen. So I'm taking a big risk by trying to intercept the ball and not just, allowing the catch as a fait accompli. Okay, here goes the pass again. Well, or maybe not. Maybe I'm not taking a risk because that boy seemed to be able to grab it pretty nicely. All right, we got one more chance to score. We can make it 42-0 in the first half. I'm playing. I don't want to be too braggadocious here, but this is a return to form, and also a return to innocence by. Is that Enya? It was one of those goofy groups on Pure Moods. Pure Moods was, it wasn't Celtic Moods, it was Pure Moods. Return to innocence. Love it. Yes, touchdown! Gino Torretta connects with, let's say, Lamar Thomas or one of those other guys whose names I absolutely cannot remember, and I also don't have the frickin' thing up, so I don't know who it is, but we are definitely returning to innocence. I don't even know what the hell I mean by that. Pure Moods. Oh, that could be a bad kick, because I drifted that. Oh, no. Yes! Super good! Welcome to the jungle, baby. Don't you know where you are? This is WCW, said Sting. After everybody looked at the adjective, play. So, in any case, this game is going pretty well, you might say. Definitely a lot better than the last game. The last game I only won by 8 points, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, which was highly disappointing to me because I expected to do a lot better. Maybe I was tired because it's later in the day, Nice tackle. Holy dog crap. But, today I'm more spry. It's about noonish here. I had my workout, took a bike ride with the boys, did a little bit of Russian practice. I'm feeling real fancy free right now. If that is the proper expression, which I assure you it is not. He's probably going to throw the same. He throws the same place. Fudge, and that is what I had feared. Oh, and he could go all the Fargan way. Is he going to slow down anytime? I don't even know. See, the other part is I have no idea where we are right now. And I don't 51-yard game. Go to hell. So, yeah, but you think of how little time you actually have to look at the sidelines here. I mean, the field is super wide and super long. Like, it is very hard. Like, he should have went all the way because he had nobody at his back. But he won't. Thank God. Nice butt, Washington. Let's look at the statistics here as if anybody gives a crap. Washington, they had some serious offense, but most of that just comes from that passing play. And they're throwing 4 INTs. They got more offense than we do because we haven't needed it because we scored a bit of that on defense. I didn't have to look at the visitor because I'm sure you guys figured it out. The math, the reverse is true. If they had 63 yards, that means we gave up 63 yards. If they gave up however many yards, that means we put down. I hate to, I'm sorry, I don't mean to, and I probably should have just downed that, by the way. But whatever, okay. We got good blocking. By that, I mean I didn't have good blocking. Plus, I didn't run with very much of a purpose there. Kind of lost in the sauce, as you may like to call it. So we're at our own 13. That's pretty nasty. I don't like to have to play offense. And, this sweep right is a pretty good play, and you might wonder why I don't run it, like, all the time. Your guy will actually get tired if you constantly lean on him, especially if you're using the short burst speed. That's why I'm not using the sprints a lot. He'll get tired from doing that sprint, or from doing the sprint things. And so he'll go out there, and he won't be able to run worth a crap. And that'll put you in quite a spot. Try the off tackle here. This isn't a very good play. He's going to that other side. Oh, always feels like garbage, and I think they're going to stack that side. Yes, they are. So this is probably going to be El Stuffarello here. No? 1 yard gain. All right. That sucked, but it's something, right? Okay. All right, let's try the halfback streak. I'm going to throw it to my halfback, who's going to be streaking as called out by the play. He's going to be going long. They're going to get right the hell in here. Oh, shoot. I do not have time to throw it to my halfback. Oh, crap. And he's going to be nowhere in the vicinity. Yeah, there was not enough time. Just not enough time, folks. Just like in Godfather 2. No, Godfather 1. Godfather 1. Just wasn't enough time, Pop, for Michael to, become Senator Corleone. Governor Corleone. So we're going to go to my favorite play here. See if we can get these 9 yards. Rather lackluster offense that I'm known for because I don't run a very good offense generally. I could throw it right there to the halfback. You catch that? Oh, man. He got his bell rung, which is, slang term for he's got a horrible concussion. All right. No, we're not doing the fake punt. We're just going to punt the damn ball. Oh, they do have fake punts. Good. I'm going to punt it, though. I am not interested. And luckily, the computer is not as good at busting up punts as I am. There we go. Although you can see, they could have, for sure. You probably want to fair catch that one, sweetheart. He won't. It's hard to get anything off of a punt return. Because, everybody is, upon you. But, the computer actually can tackle, and I can't. You see that? Holy crap. No sooner did I say it than it was shown to be untrue. Is he going to go yard on this frickin'... And yard, that's not even the proper term. Okay. Yes, he's going to return that punt for a touchdown. Made a complete liar out of me. 79. I have never seen that happen. I've certainly never done it. Because the computer actually is good at making those, the stops on that one. Wow, that was completely pathetic. I'm very ashamed of myself, particularly after I told you that it's hard to get anywhere with a punt return, but he did. Now, luckily, it's just as easy for me to stop a extra point attempt there. But shoot, wow, what a way to get just completely tromped upon. Real crap there. So I feel like I definitely should have just probably went for it on fourth down. So yeah, that's just the general feeling right there. Is well, that's not the general feeling because I don't know what any of you are thinking. But I would guess if I were to ask 100 people, like the Family Feud, and say, "Hey, you think I should have punted it when they're gonna return it for 79 frickin' yards and make me look foolish, or you think I should just go for it and possibly give up crappy field position, but also not give up a touchdown?" Of course, hindsight's 20/20, as they say. There you go, pretty good run, getting those good, well-timed bitch slaps in, which I'm very happy about my bitch slapping acumen. As you do more of them, your guy gets more tired; they become more slow. Let's try the old tornado option, which I'm going to use. I'm not going to. I thought that's how you. That go all out. So I'm going to have to last long enough here to get a pass off, but if I can probably get a lot of yards off just because, gosh darn it! Because everybody was playing up on me. But unfortunately, that was reverse successful. And we were playing a crappy second half. Luckily, the blowout was already well on before the end of the first quarter there. I do like these options here. But let's go over to the middle with it. All right, so. All right, yeah, all right. I'm going to throw it up here. Hopefully this will work out. Oh, yeah, it'll work out all right. Not in my favor. Gosh darn it, I play terrible offense. So sorry about that, guys. My angle was wrong there. Yeah, that's the other part with this isometric. The radar is not isometric, but your throwing is isometric. So I've got to kind of correct there. Geometrically. I'm going to go. It's only third down. I thought it was fourth down for some reason. I was going to go for it anyway. Last time, once bitten, twice shy, as they say. I didn't score crap in the third quarter. I was expecting, wow, can I get up to 100 points? And we answered that definitively, and that is a no for sure. Okay, right up here. All right. You can guess what I want to say to that. So for some reason, the path of the ball was not as I thought it was. And see, by the time I actually saw my guy to throw to him, he wasn't where I wanted him to be anymore. I'm going to go for it on 4th and 10. After throwing 3 crappy passes, going to go out of the gun. And, if I have to play defense again, that's fine. I'm confident in my ability to play good defense. Plus, the game is not, in the balance right now or anything. We would have to be pretty hardcore crappy at this if we were to hope. I didn't want to throw to him. I learned from my mistake, though. You see that? Because I set him up. I set him up at a more advantageous position. So I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. Little by little, I am learning how to do this correctly. Let's start off by going right up the gut. 11 yards out. They're going to stack their defense on that side, so I'm going to try to run it opposite of that. See, that's a problem. I knew he was going to land on me, but I was powerless to stop myself. It looked like the only place where there was no traffic. All right, let's try this little drop back short. This is a dangerous one. I don't like this one because it's a short pass, so the short passes are difficult to catch and difficult to not have deflected, as you saw right there. So real crap there. All right, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to the well here. I'm going to do the sweep right. I don't like to pull out the sweep right too often because the sweep right is just so, you know, it's mostly a sure thing, but it's not always a sure thing, especially as it gets later in the game. Ooh, that was almost a missed. And you can miss that, by the way. I want to let you know that you can miss your pitch out there if you do it too quickly, if you do it from an awkward angle, and it counts as a fumble, and that's almost guaranteed to be 6 points for them. All right, I was thinking of going for 2. I'm not going to do it because I'm a big coward. What can I say? I don't want to tire out my poor running back there. He's done so well for us. He deserves a little bit of recreation. Weak kick, but I made it because the goalpost obscured the football. So that's a good indicator, although all you got to do is wait 2 more seconds. It tells you if it's good or not. Anyway, yeah, so we're playing like dog poopy. I'll say that. I will. Okay, so we kicked the shit out of that as a touchback, which is probably just as well. Probably just as well. Because now I'm scared of any kick return. Since... Oh, no, he's gonna go for it. So let's see if we can make him regret that particular... Yes, we can. Good. Nice. I think I've only gotten a safety. Like, I think I have gotten safeties. Like, it's hard. Like I said, it's hard to get that... hard to get a sack. Hard to get a... make them lose yards. They're definitely going to run. I think, because I got that freaking triple back type setup here. So I'm going to blitz one of these safeties. Yeah, and I was right. Luckily, it's so congested there. But you see, he still had a no gain there, even though the play was it was blown. It was finished. We knew what was going on. I probably should pay more attention to their formations, but there's so many more plays they have than we have in this game, or than in, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say. There's so many more plays they have in this game than Tecmo Bowl or Super Tecmo Bowl, to where you can start looking at formations and kind of get an idea what they're going to be doing. All right. Well, let's avenge ourselves and get another touchdown, please, so we can at least break 60 here. Nice. So is that 5 on the day? Yeah, we had 4 in the first half, and then not a whole hell of a lot after that. So what's next? And what time is it? And by time, I mean how much time do we have left? 2 minutes. 2-minute drill. Ha 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 ha. Let's try this stupid one here. Draw option. Oh gosh, dang. So I have to survive long enough to be able to get a pass off. If I can, we're going to be in good shape here. Provided I can catch it. Oh, jeez Louises. I had that. I had it, but then I jumped out of the way. I jumped the wrong way. I felt like I needed to correct when I did not need to. Like I said, this is the issue with this game. Although I think we can be honest and say, maybe I'm just not very good at this game. We could probably say that too. Draw option long. So check this out. Unfortunately, they're not running the suicide defense that they were before. This guy is all up on my jock, all up on my grill. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, turnabout's fair play, right? And yeah, I had him lined up wrong, as usual. So remember that part earlier when I said I'm learning? That was J.K. Lowell's. I was not actually learning anything. I refuse to learn. How about that? So the less I can be on offense, probably the better. But the more I can pick six and block punts, the better as well. So, all right. So we'll play this kind of glitzy offense or defense here. Well, at least it was a poor pass. That would have been good to intercept, but I was out of position. Like I said, it's actually fairly easy to get interceptions in this game once you figure it out. And for some pass routes, I have it pretty well figured when it's kind of flattened out, the long distance passes, where it's more of a certainty, kind of the angle. But in some of them, I just don't have yet, especially if he's thrown over to the left side. I think I have a harder time with that. He's back to pass. Okay. Yeah, see, I had that one. I knew the kind of angle was coming in. I thought he was going to, drop back all the way into the back of the end zone. I thought he was going to give himself a safety. And I think that can happen like I said, it's been a very long time since I played this game, and to really know what the computer is capable of doing, like Dumbo-wise, because it certainly looked like. All right, so here we go. There we go. Stopped it. Man, I'd like to score again if possible. Okay, so, all right, 4th and long. They're probably not going to punt it. I mean, that would be stupid. It's the end of the game here. Probably time for maybe 1-2 more plays at most. So they're just going to try to basically. Oh, I knew what was going on there, but I was powerless to stop it. Oh, and he gets a first down. So I'm not even going to get a turn. Sorry, I'm still having a hard time adjusting to these controls. That's okay. I'm okay with that. What is it, 58, 50-something? I had a chance to bring it over 60, and I failed. So I'm sorry about that. No, 49. I gave myself more credit than I deserved. Man, started off hot. Whips. So, wow, Texas of Austin is number 1 now. We're still at number 2. I didn't realize Texas was such a good team. University of Texas at Austin. So that's unfortunate. So let's see. Yep. And he'll miss the game after he slips, breaks big toe in the bathtub. That's a current one. That's a usual one. So yeah, UCLA went 1-1, but all the other teams are at 2-0 right now. So Texas of Austin, they're right up there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that game. I enjoyed the first half of it. Second half was a little bit of a downer now, wasn't it? But thanks for watching, and bye-bye.